Hello Canterbury and welcome to Canterbury Live on Thursday the 5th of March. Well, I hope you've got your sunscreen on. It's going to hit apparently about 27 today, so it's going to be quite balmy out there. So enjoy every minute of it, but thank you for joining us now. Now, tactics, yes, amazing. They're such a great team, so passionate, and we would love to give you the opportunity to go along and watch them play the Central Pulse on Monday the 16th. So really easy, just call through to Marianne on 377033 or go to our Facebook page and leave your details. Even if you're not a netball fan, you could maybe like to gift them to neighbour, child, grandchild, whatever, but they're all there for the taking. On today's show, yes, we've heard a lot about it this week, is Te Matatini. Yes, it's happening right now at North Hagley Park, an incredible, incredible event. It's like the mini Olympics of Kapahaka, and it's all here in Christchurch 29 years ago, the last time it was here. Quite staggering. And we revisit an interview that I had with the team who brought it all together for Te Matatini later on. Phil Brady joins us to give us some budgeting advice. Yes, I know, the B word. But hey, if we can keep you on the straight and narrow after today with maybe just one tip, then it's all well worth it. Runway Models, yes, we are joined by Anna and Carolyn, who is a local designer for Plush. We talk about street fashion, so looking forward to that. But first up, the Lady Isaac Theatre Royal. Gorgeous, beautiful, what a dame. And we're joined by a wonderful chap too, not too bad at all. Neil Cox, how you doing?
Good morning, Adrian. How's things?
Well, we're just talking about March. We can't believe we're actually in March already.
It's belated Happy New Year.
It is, yeah, it is a belated Happy New Year. There's so much happening there though.
Yeah, it's been busy.
You are so lucky.
Yeah. We are. I mean, but we always knew it was going to be a busy season coming forward. So it was all about plotting that in advance of the opening. So, which of course was on time and fabulous, but chaotic. I mean, it was absolutely chaotic.
Yeah, but now it's time to actually put the lady on show to the public.
It is. I mean, we've. It's that thing. I mean, a theatre is a performance theatre, so people come and see shows. But of course, there's such a public awareness of what we've done at the Isaac Theatre Royal that a lot of people have been peering through the windows when the doors are closed and turning up. They buy tickets at the box office and they're looking around to want to take photos.
Now, Neil, actually.
And yes, exactly. And but we've had a lot of requests that we know we've had to do this, to do a full public open day. But it's about planning it properly and doing something that makes sense. So instead of just opening the doors and say come in, we really wanted to do something that tied in with something else. So so that's the plan. It's
gorgeous. I mean, look in there, and we've glossed over it. The roof is just incredible. That ceiling is just
it's a star in its own right.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know, but you actually brought over the actual artist over here to actually work on it.
Well, the conservator had to, all the work. She was Italian conservator, but she's based in Auckland, Wellington, but all goes back and forth to Italy. But it brought such a passion, a true passion of Italian nature, which only Italians can do. So,
the hands, the gestures, the passion.
And she understood what it was all about, and that was the beauty. But I mean, the thing is with the theatre is like, depending where you sit in the theatre, you might not even see the ceiling.
No,
so
that's right.
This whole open day is really about showing off the whole place.
And this Sunday, the 8th.
Yes. So it's on Sunday the 8th, 1 till 4 p.m. So we open the doors at 1 p.m. It's to align as well with a new fundraising campaign that we've got called Take the Stage. It's a crowdfunding campaign. We're very, very proud of the fact that we've never really been out to the people of Canterbury in any way during the rebuild to ask for money. We thought a little bit unfair, so much other stuff going on. But now we've built the beautiful place. We had to borrow some money to do that, and we've got to pay that money back and service some quite significant loans. So we've started a crowdfunding campaign through the Arts Foundation and Boosted, and basically it's
yes. So Ian McCallan is there. We've got
it's Take the Stage, and these brochures and everything are all at the theatre, and it's on the screen now.
Yeah.
Our wonderful Ian McCallan fronting again.
Isn't he fine? He just makes you smile, doesn't he?
So the open day on Sunday is basically come along, have a look round, bring your cameras, bring your family. It's a $5 entry, basically, which will all go to the Boosted campaign. And the beautiful thing about this campaign is that the Christchurch Earthquake Appeal Trust will match dollar for dollar every donation that goes in, and we want to achieve.
What a gesture!
It's amazing, yes. I mean, it's fantastic a boost for us as well, which is gorgeous. So so come along, bring people along. Kids under 12 are free, but it's an opportunity to wander down the aisles, look up at the roof, then upstairs up the marble staircase, go and see the new spaces and the places in the theatre, and just absorb it and soak it all in.
Absorb it. Okay, it's your chance now. You've got the stage, literally. Tease us. Who is coming to the Lady Isaac Theatre Royal?
Well, now it's getting to a good time. It's always good for people to look at the website. There's always a good calendar on there, so isaactheatreroyal.co.nz. But I mean, we're building up to Phantom of the Opera, which kicks off on the 9th of April, and is selling ridiculously well. I mean, not that we didn't expect it to, but I mean, half the season's pretty much sold out already prior to opening, which is sensational. So that's if you're going to go and see Phantom, make sure you get in. We've got an ice show coming from Russia, believe it or not. So there's going to be skaters on our stage.
That is incredible.
Middle of June, Sleeping Beauty on ice. The Royal New Zealand Ballet return next week with Don Quixote. New Zealand Opera come in July, and they've got Madama Butterfly. And then in August we've had the equipment put in this week, but it's the first New Zealand Film Festival at the theatre. So the Isaac Theatre Royal will be a cinema again. So the digital surround sound, all the equipment's gone in this week, and it's quite a process, yeah.
And I believe even Elvis is making a visit to.
Yes, he's still around. Yeah,
he's
still around, or he's 85, isn't he?
I know. Well, Ben Portsmouth, though, he's obviously an impersonator, but apparently he is
one
best of the best.
Absolutely, yeah. And the Buddy Holly show is coming through. So there's a good selection of music and stuff coming in the course of the next few months. I think we're going to be extremely busy.
Great. But as you said, go to the website.
Indeed.
And it's so informative.
It's all on there, yeah.
And you sport really as well. And it's a great gift, isn't it?
It is. Just buy someone a ticket, take them to a show. And
experiences, all about experiences.
Or take them along on Sunday and come and have a look.
We'll see you soon, my friend.
Indeed.
All the best and good luck for this Sunday, you heard it. The 8th of March, $5 entry. Children are free, and it's from 1 o'clock till 4 o'clock. Experience this beauty that it is, the Lady Isaac Theatre Royal. Now stay with us after the break. The B word, budgeting. Phil Brady joins me. See you soon. Well, are you planning for your retirement? I know it may seem frightening if you're just, a little sparrow starting out the workforce, but there is definitely something you have to do and talk and think about, isn't it, really?
There is, yes, a lot to think about, actually.
How are you, Phil?
I'm good, thank you, Andrew. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, you too. And you've been very organised and really thought about today as far as giving some advisement to the Canterbury folk out there. So let's talk about it. Budgeting and planning for retirement. Is it as big as it is, as it says?
It is. Because if you're a single person by yourself, you're going to receive about $733 a fortnight. And when we think about the 2-bedroom market out there, it costs between $350 and $400 a week to rent a place like that in the market today. So when we convert that into fortnightly, that's $700 to $800 a fortnight. And that really impacts on that $733 because we've also got to pay our electricity, of course, and then also we've got to pay for our food. Absolutely.
Yeah, the little thing called food.
Yes, that's right. So that's the three basic things we need: shelter, warmth, and food.
We've got some bullet points that we're going to bring up and talk through, if that's okay with you, Phil.
Yes.
So let's start there. So this is budgeting and receipt of National Superann and planning retirement. Okay.
Yes. So that says at the 12th of February, 20th, sorry, and we know that there's going to be some increase in April, but I've got the $733 there for a single person fortnightly, and for a couple, it works out to be $1,129 a fortnight. So a couple is a little bit better off because they can rent a 2-bedroom place, but when I say comfortable, it's not really going to be comfortable because of those other commitments that we need. Medical, telephones, that sort of stuff.
Right, okay.
So it is very tight on, if they're renting in the market, the rental market, it's going to be very tight if they retire in that situation.
But it's such an awful place at the moment as far as if you're starting out, and I can say it was much easier to get a deposit for a house now, but my heart goes out to these young people that are paying such high rent and also trying to save for a deposit for a home. It's a catch-22, isn't it?
Yes, it's just about virtually impossible.
So what are the options are out there for them, unless they're on really, really great income?
Well, I guess it's turning to family for help to try and get a deposit together. so that they can get into their own home and start paying a mortgage, get on that ladder of home ownership.
Well, let's touch on that. Say, for instance, if you are in a situation where you are nearly mortgage free,
Yes.
so you obviously do have a lot of collateral in your home, you can potentially gift some of that as a deposit.
Yes, you could actually, a parent or a relation could actually offer their home as a joint security. So that's called blanket security. So 2 properties for the one loan. So that is possible. But then it's risking the relative if there's a problem with a mortgagee sale.
Repayments and so forth.
Well, yes, if they failed on the repayments. But hopefully, when a young couple make a commitment like that, they're not going to let down their parents or relatives
No,
on
you'd
a
hope
mortgagee
not.
sale. No,
Yeah.
no.
And obviously, banks are very understanding also that if you are finding it difficult, they can talk you through different options as well. It's not just it's foreclosure just the next day, so one payment missed or something.
It's interesting
like
you should bring that up because I've been helping a gentleman now for probably about a year, I think, and he's lost his job. And he found that it was difficult to repay his loan. It's only a small loan, but he rang me just the other day and said he wanted my opinion on something. And so I spoke to him yesterday. And the bank, to their credit, offered him a extension on his loan, so it stretched some years out. So it brought his repayments right down. So now he can afford to meet those repayments.
Oh, good on him.
Yes.
Hey, we only touched slightly on it today, Phil. It's
We have, that's
We
for
have, I know.
sure.
It's, finance is a huge topic and there's
Yes.
so much we can talk about it, so I just have to drip feed all this information, advising,
Yes.
educating the viewers out there. Thank you, my friend. That's some great advice and big ups to that bank. That's very cool
Yes,
indeed.
that's very good.
It is good.
Yes.
After the break, yes, we have Runway Models. Welcome back to Canterbury Live. I'm just loving the couch. Look at this amazing couch I have in front of me. First of all, Anna, regular from Runway Models, looking completely gorgeous in this plush design. And to the right, we have Carolyn Barker, who is the owner and designer for Plush. And I just said that she should be down at Te Matatini. Put a mock on her, she could look like she's an early settler. It is so funky. I love the look. It's amazing. Welcome to Canterbury Live. Anna, let's talk about Plush and your relationship with Runway Models.
So Plush is actually outfitting Runway Models for our fashion show that we've got coming up on Saturday at the Restart Mall and everything. So she's put me in this lovely dress, which we actually wanted to show you the back. Can I
Yeah, go for
stand
it.
up?
You
Okay.
stand up.
Get my mic here. So
Yes. Mark will do his
the
magic
back.
and wow, just stand there, sweetheart. That is sensational.
Yeah, it's great. It's really comfortable and everything too.
It is. It looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
I
so
just
you
love the top and tail, so the fish going at the back there.
Yeah.
But the fabric is. We
It's
can't really
very
do it
light.
justice, but it's amazing.
It's very difficult to do
Isn't it?
justice to fabric on everything, but yeah. It's
So Carolyn, how did you
comfy.
come up with the fabric? Let's touch on that before we get to the design. How did you come up with the design for the
Well,
fabric?
I don't know how the process works for me. I just see a fabric I like.
Yeah.
I tend to go for darker colours, and
There's nothing wrong with that.
no,
Yeah.
and then I just think, I might do this with that. And yeah, it's hard to explain.
So it's organic.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of nature in it. Yeah.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah.
It is absolutely stunning. I mean, that outfit could take you to so many places. I could just see it on Cup Day, adding a hat to it. I could see a jacket on there for corporate, and then later on taking it off.
Yeah.
A wedding. I mean, it's so.
Everything.
And even winter, throw some leggings on with it, and then you've got another cool outfit as well.
Yeah.
Do you find with Plush, is that the way you like to go for your clients, Carolyn?
Absolutely, yes. It has to be really wearable, and it has to be quite versatile these days. Like, quite often a customer will come in and go, hey, I want something that I can wear to work, that I'm going out for dinner afterwards. It's very much the corporate world, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And and not everyone has like you're having lots of funds there to fund a different outfit for every day of the week. So some people do have to think about, how can I switch this look up? So what can we expect this Saturday down at the Restart Mall for your
Yeah.
fashion parade?
So this Saturday we've got pretty much all of the models at the agency coming out, and Carolyn is outfitting all the females, all the women, and I'll be in it as well. So you get to, I'm actually wearing this dress, but we're going to vamp it up with some really great makeup, and that'll be fun.
Oh, excellent.
And Mayor is supplying the shoes, and Three Wise Men is doing all of the male models.
Oh, how fun though.
Yeah.
So tell us, where's the catwalk going to be? Like, how are you doing it?
Yeah, so it's going to be kind of near the Scorpio Books area.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and which is right near Carolyn's shop, but right near Plush and by the shoes. So it's kind of near the kind of food court, I guess you'd call it, you know. with
Great.
the
Lots of
place.
people sitting around
Yeah,
and gazing and
everybody.
admiring.
And that's the whole idea behind the street fashion is it's kind of a pop-up show where it's not like there's not a runway, it's just straight on the pavement and everything. So
Oh, it's right there and there.
yeah.
Carolyn, do you, when you've got your clients coming in and customers coming in, not everyone loves to shop for clothes, do they? Do
No,
you
they
find?
don't.
Yeah. So explain the experience when they come into Plush. What can they expect?
They expect to find me usually.
Which is cool. You've got the designer
Oh,
right
they
there.
love it.
That's rare.
Yeah.
It is very rare, especially overseas customers who are a big part of my market. They just get really excited and want a photo with me. And
Yeah, well, it's a relationship, isn't it?
Yeah.
Potentially that you're
I
actually
love
fostering.
it. Yeah, I love the customers. Yeah, and they just love being dressed by me. I love seeing my stuff on. It's all good. It's all a buzz. Yeah.
And isn't it wonderful seeing the transformation of someone that's coming in and maybe the shoulders are sort of down, the eyes are down, I don't want to be here, I have to find something. But then the shoulders are back when they walk out and it's a smile.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the key, Anna, to a great store like Plush?
Yeah, I actually just went into Plush for the first time yesterday, and it's a really great atmosphere because she's got all these really cool, like quirky things on the walls, almost statues that you've got around.
Yeah.
And it gives it it's a really great vibe when you go in there.
There's
It's really,
definitely an energy that
Yes.
draws you in and you just feed off it.
Yeah.
Love
Creative.
that. It's just not
Yeah.
racks.
Quirky.
Yeah.
Go through, see you later, leave. It's actually an experience. You go in there for an
it
experience
is.
to Plush, isn't it?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Very
okay.
much.
Well, there you
Really
go.
great.
See, this weekend we've got so many options for you. Head down to Matatini. In between, you can go down to Plush and also enjoy the fashion as well. But I encourage you, it is very rare to have a designer that owns a store and that you can actually experience. So, lovely meeting you, Carolyn. All the best, Anna. Strutting your
you.
stuff. Look forward to it. That dress is sensational. Hey, join us tomorrow. Very cool Armageddon. Woo! It's hitting Canterbury Live. We've got DJ Qualls in the house. Yes. Very skinny white guy, but he can dance apparently. I don't know. Anyway, have a great day. See you tomorrow. We're just critiquing the performance, but ladies, so that was the winner last time in Christchurch, or 1986.
1986. Their first competition, and they won it in 1986, and they're the current reigning champions.
And I'll tell you something just quietly, and I'll have to find the picture, but scary enough as it is, 29 years ago, I was actually in those in Christchurch. A very white one on the end from Southland, but I was still there with Te Arahanui from Southland, so that's awesome. Hey, love to welcome to Rangamari Parata Takurua, kia ora,
Kia ora.
and to Rānui Nāremu,
Tēnā
who is the
koe.
chair of the Waitahi Cultural Council, and my lady, wow, the project manager, and I imagine it must be huge putting it all together this week.
Yes,
For
fortunately
this
we've
week.
got a great team that's been working on it for some time now, so we've had 3 years basically of full-on planning to get ready for this event, which is the Olympics of Kapahaka.
The Mecca, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So 29 years ago it was in Christchurch. Can you believe it? It's amazing. And 24 more years until it's back in Christchurch. So tell us what we can expect then with the performances this weekend.
Well, I think it's going to be really exciting. We can expect to see winning teams such as Te Wakahuia and teams from, we've got 11 regions, teams from Australia are already here. The team from Perth is here, and there's a team from Sydney that's arrived, and
Wow.
they're coming from all over the country, and each will be competing, have their time on stage to show the best of what they can do.
And it's quite dramatic. We're just looking at the performance before, and it is very theatrical.
It is.
And a little
Very
bit of opera, the
theatrical.
stance and the eyes and the look.
And there's increasingly more props and things coming on stage now, so it really is, it's a spectacular show, every team that comes on that stage. There's 45 teams going to be competing, which is the largest competition, Te Matatini competition yet. So that's 15 teams performing a day and out of those 15, 3 make it through to the finals day on Sunday, which is, it's a truly
dramatic,
spectacular
isn't it?
day. Yeah.
And it's an event for the whole family to go along to, isn't it, Runway?
Absolutely. There's something there for everyone. There's not only a feast of kapaka, but we've got a food area, Te Pātaka o Rākai Hautu, which there'll be a wonderful array of Māori southern style food, and there's an area for our children and whānau to go to rest and relax and just chill out for a while before they come back for some more kapaka.
Oh, but that marae feel, you got some mattresses you're going to lie out as well?
Well, we haven't gone quite that far, but there'll be plenty of space for people to relax and look at and take in and enjoy the other events that are happening around it.
Well, there's a great website, it's tematatini.co.nz, that's TEMATATINI. Just Google it, there it goes there, wonderful. Go on there and you can find out more information, but it's happening from the 4th to the 8th of March in North Hagley Park. It's going to be sensational, absolutely sensational. And if you've never been to an event like this, it really moves you. And it just brings out everything in everyone, doesn't it, really?
And it's really important to us for down here, we very rarely get to see this. And so people might be a little bit unsure that they'll know what's happening.
Right.
But we have a service that's on site which is called Hakarongo Mai, which you can tune into on your smartphone, or and it's just a translation of what's happening on the stage and an explanation of what's happening as each performance goes through. So, but you'll be able to tell without, it's like going to the opera that's being sung in Italian, just the way it's expressed, you'll know what's happening on that stage.
That's wonderful. Well, kia ora to you both, and good luck for this weekend. I know it'll be awesome. So make sure you head out this weekend.
C'est ma raison d'exister.